Yes, good morning children. Welcome back to our science class. Yes, what we discussed yesterday. We discussed yesterday about the topic that's related to the living things and non-living things, and we discussed so many things about the differences between the living things and non-living things. Right? Can you tell me the some differences between the living things and non-living things? Yes, living things can breathe the air and living things can reproduce their babies and living things can move from one place to another place on their own and living things can need food and water to live, right? And living things can grow bigger, but whereas non-living things cannot do all these things, right? Yes children, today we have a small activity. Before we're going to that, we are discussing the topic that is living or non-living things. Excellent. Today's our topic is living or non-living things. And write on the keywords children, reproduce and breathe. Only living things can do these two things, reproduce and breathe. Right? Okay children, once you can imagine if you went to a garden or a park, what you can see? Just imagine you can see so many things, right? Like a swing and slide and chairs like that, right? And here and some more things, trees, birds, like insects or anything. Yes, we can solve this. We can solve these things with the yesterday's example. Differences between the living things and non-living things. These are the non-living things. Swing, slide, and shade are the non-living things, right? Whereas trees, birds, and insects are the living things, because living things can do everything, right? Living things can do everything like reproducing, breathing the air and growing bigger, and they need food to live like that. Whereas non-living things cannot do anything from these, right? Yes children, tell me, we can see the sun in the sky regularly, right? If the sun is a living or non-living thing, tell me. Yes, sun is a non-living thing because sun do not need water and air to live, right? And sun cannot grow bigger. Sun cannot grow bigger. So that's why we can say that sun is a non-living thing. As student, from the list we can see any one thing. We can say that that is a non-living thing. Okay. For example, we cannot see the trees can breathing, right? Is it possible to see the breathing of the air, air while taking the tree? No, it's not possible. So but we know that the trees need air, water and food to live. That's why we can say that from the list of anything of the living things features, we can say that that is a living thing. Okay. Yes children. Yes, children, open your content book. Here you can see the cat. By the seeing the image, we can say that living things can reproduce, whereas non-living things do not. Living things can feel, non-living things do not feel. Okay, in this image you can see that plants are reproducing. Living things can move on their own. Non-living things need to be pushed or pulled to move. Here you can see the image of the rabbit. It can move on their own, whereas non-living things cannot move on their own. If we want to move anything like pen or anything, we have to take it from and keep somewhere. Okay, that's why we can say that living things do not move on their own. Open your volume as to living or non-living thing. First question is complete the table. You have to complete the table children. Thing, living thing or living thing or non-living thing, and you have to write the reasons also. Here one example is there. Pen is a non-living thing, and the why the pen is a non-living thing, it does not grow and does not need food. Here one more image is there, that is a bed, and the third one is some fruit. And in the fourth box and fifth box you have to draw any in the fourth box you have to draw one living thing, and in the fifth box you have to draw non-living thing, and you have to write the reasons also. Okay children, look at the second question. Here you can see the three images, A, B and C. A is a flower and B is a hat and the C is one bird. See that picture, circle the odd one out and give reasons for your answer. You have to circle the odd one from that and you have to write your reasons for that. Okay children, read the content book and complete the volume. Thank you children.